Hey everybody, I hope you guys are healthy and safe. So for those of you guys who watch my video regularly, you may have noticed this little black box that clips onto my shirt. This is a wireless microphone. It's from a brand called Comica, and to be honest, this is one of my must carries whenever I'm out and about, because for those of you who make video, you know that audio is the second most important thing behind a good video. The first most important thing is lighting. It actually doesn't even matter about the camera that much. To be honest, a smartphone camera even like an older iPhone, like an iPhone 7, iPhone 8, can record really damn good videos. So all you really need is good lighting and a good mic. Now obviously if you use a built-in mic of a camera or a phone, that only works if you're really close to the camera. Like right now, actually, I probably don't need this mic. I can speak loud enough for the camera to pick up. But what if I'm further back right here? The sound will be quite distant if I'm not using a wireless mic. So a wireless mic is highly important. And this is from Comica. Well, Comica has a new product out that I've been testing for the past couple of weeks. This is the Comica Traxshot. So it is yet another microphone, but this one, it's not wireless. This one is a shotgun mic that plugs into the camera or a smartphone instead of clipping onto your body. So you plug into the camera and you basically point the mic at yourself. So for those of you who may not be familiar with video production, or maybe you don't know much about microphones, you might be wondering, why do we need a shotgun mic if this wireless mic works so well? Well, there are a couple of reasons for that. So the first reason is, if you use a shotgun mic to plug it into a camera, so let's say I just clip it onto the camera like this. Now I know I'm getting good quality audio if I'm shooting anything in front of the camera. Whereas if I use a single wireless mic, it can only clip onto one person. So I'm sitting here, let's say my girlfriend's sitting here, and we're having a conversation in front of the camera, the mic will actually pick up my sound a lot more loudly than her. So the only way for us to film a video with this wireless mic is if we get a second wireless mic, if we basically each wear one on our shirt. A shotgun mic in theory takes care of that because you're picking up everything in front of you. So a lot of YouTubers choose to use shotgun mics even if they're just filming themselves without a second person, because to be honest, it's actually not that professional to have your wireless mic showing like this. If you watch the news, or like a more professional channel, they always try to hide the mic underneath a shirt or under like a pin, something like that. It's actually not considered professional to have the mic like this. So a shotgun mic takes care of that, because if I put this shotgun mic on this camera, then I don't need to wear this thing. I can just talk like this without this little clip. But the Comica Traxshot is not just any typical shotgun mic, because it can change direction. So some traditional shotgun mics that you might have seen, they only point one way. This one, you can actually have it point forward or have it point like wider apart. So that means this is perfect for if you're interviewing two separate people sitting kind of like that. Or if you want, you can have it bi-directional, meaning one towards the person holding the camera and one facing forward. So this is awesome if you are a vlogger. If you're, say, walking around the street talking, you can interview someone in front of you and you can pick up their voice and your own voice evenly because you have a mic pointing at both ways. Now let's look at the overall hardware first. So you have a dial right here. This adjusts audio gain, and you have a screen, and you have an LCD panel here that shows you the shooting mode that you're recording in right now. And you hit this button here to cycle through the different modes. So you see you have right here, this is wider mode, and then you have right here, it's bi-directional mode. So on the right side of the Traxshot is a 3.5mm headphone jack. This is for you to plug in a headphone so you can monitor audio. Now out of the box, Comica includes some accessories. So you have this cable, this is for plugging into your phone, and you have another cable, this is for plugging into your smartphone. So you'll need a dongle because nowadays most smartphones don't have headphone jacks, but if you plug in an iPhone dongle to Lightning, you can record off an iPhone with this mic. And two dead cats. These are called dead cats. They are basically wind mufflers. You're shooting, outside by the beach, then you put one of these on, it'll drown out the wind noise. But anyway, enough talking. Let's test out the mic. Okay, so the sound you're hearing now is captured by the Comica Traxshot with the mics pointed straight at me. So let me grab a video of this to show you guys. So yeah, it's pointed straight at me right now, and this is the sound you're hearing. The sound should sound a little bit more distant than when I was using this, because this was right up at my mouth, whereas now there's like about 10 inches between me and the mic. And also, Hong Kong is unusually loud all the time. In a quieter city, a shotgun mic is more than good enough. Now this is pointed straight at me, so the sound is mono, but if I split the camera to aim at like 30 degrees angle, it will become stereo sound with a clear left and right channel. If you're watching this wearing headphones, you should be able to hear the difference. So let me split it up. Okay, so now this is the sound you're hearing after I split the mic into this kind of 30 degrees angle. If you're wearing headphones, you should be hearing more separation, and you should hear if I'm here on the right versus here to the left, or my left and my right anyway. For you guys, it's right and left. So there are actually two settings when you split the mics like this. Earlier we tested 30 degree split, now we're doing a 90 degree split. So now the sound should be more separated. Sound. Now let's test the fourth mode, which is the bi-direction, meaning sound in front of me, sound behind the camera. Okay, testing. So now I have one mic pointed at me. Hello, testing. So now I'm behind the camera and one of the mics is pointing behind the camera. But now if I flip it around where I'm in front of the camera testing, the sound should be pretty even because you have one mic pointing towards here and one mic pointing towards that other direction. Let's switch back to normal shotgun mode. So you can also adjust the audio gain of the mic, meaning the volume. So right now it should be a little bit louder than earlier because I dialed up the gain a little bit with this dial right here. And yeah, this is the shotgun mic setup. So again, Hong Kong is unusually loud all the time. Right now I'm like 19 floors up. If I'm on the second or third floor, you'd be hearing a lot of honks, a lot of traffic noises for them. So I don't think I can use this in Hong Kong, in most parts of Hong Kong. I still need this because this is closer to my body, then it picks up more of my sound instead of sound all over. But if you're in a private setting like right now, this is more than suitable. And now you see I don't have that little thing clipping on my neck anymore. I can talk freely, look a little bit more professional, right? So anyway, that's about it for this hands-on the Comica Traxshot. Comica is selling it for $179 US, which is a pretty reasonable price for a quality shotgun mic. The Rode shotgun mic I had, that I never used, it's just sitting in my room, actually costs a little bit more than that. And this one has more flexibility. It can point in multiple directions, and I think flexibility is always good in this kind of day and age when you never know what's going to happen. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.